How are you doing today, YouTube? This is Brandon Kills 96, and I have a special video for you guys today. So I went out to the store and I was just looking around and just to see if there was anything cool, and I happened to pick up this Battle Kit 3 here that I didn't even know existed. So this is for Yu-Gi-Oh, obviously. So another thing is I'm going to do a review of this Realm of the Light structure deck, which I also decided to pick up. It's for the Lightsworns. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in quite some time, but I'm a little bit familiar, at least, with the Lightsworns. Also, really cool. I picked up Mass Effect 3, and also I picked up all of the Devil May Cry's, so those are pretty cheap, so I got to pick those up for a pretty good price. But I'm just gonna pop this box open, and you know what? We're gonna see which. As you can see on the battle pack, inside you can get 1 of 5 mats. There's the Cheer Girls. I can't really tell what that one is. These are the Heralds. That's the Forbidden. Let's see. That's Chalice, Lance, Dress, and I guess Book. I don't know. And I can't really tell what that one is either. But yeah, and there's also all of these packs in there. 12 different foil wrapper designs to collect. So some pretty cool stuff in here. Let me pop this open and I'll be right back. Alrighty, you guys, so here we are, we're back. First thing I want to point out is I got some nice, good-looking blue sleeves here. Some cool-looking light blue sleeves to sleeve up our cards, cool cards. And as you can see, we got the Fairy Cheer Girl mat. So you got one Fairy Cheer Girl on the other side and the other Fairy Cheer Girl on the other side. So as I stated before, on the box there are 5 different mat designs, so you could get any one of these. And the good part is when you turn it over, the mat is going to be right here. So when you pick up one of these Battle Kit 3s, you can see the mat before you buy it. Another thing is that there are 12 different pack designs, but the set is all the same. So all of them are Battle Pack 3, but you can just collect 12 different pack designs. And we're going to take a look at those packs today. So let's go with the first one. So here's I don't really know the names of the guys that are in here, but if you didn't know, Battle Pack 3, it has 3 common cards, and then it has a foil rare, which can be... well, usually it's the specific set foil, so it's kind of a cool looking foil. It looks like maybe like a Vanguard foil. Looks very cool. So here we go. Let's start with pack number 1. We have Skill Successor. For our foil, we get Blue Thunder T45. I'll show the foil in a second. And for our rare, we get an Arsenal Bug. Very cool. That's an old card, man. Now we have Psy Curse and a Friller Rabka. Okay, let me see if there's any way I can get this this foil in here to show. You can see a little bit of it there. Maybe I can get it in the sun a little bit. I don't know. There you go. It's a little better. But yeah, you'll get one of those per pack. And I'm going to separate the foils there. So, next pack. Also, if you want to know, here you go, 5 cards in every pack. You have 55 rares, 165 commons, and 17 cards as shatter foils. So you're going to get 1 shatter foil per pack. Unfortunately, these things are all sticky. The tape over here, it's kind of annoying. But Zero Gravity, Machine King prototype. I used to love Machine King back in the day. Then we have a Kawaki Meru Beetle, Master Craftsman Gamel, and an Electromagnetic Bagworm. So we got our Machine King prototype as our foil. Very cool. I still love Machine King. So Next pack. Oh, I forgot to show the art on that one. Here's the art. Very cool. Next one. If I can get it with this tape all over it. Gotta try to pry these things apart, man. Look at that. Ugh, there we go. This one has a dragon bones on it. Very cool. So the second card of the pack is the foil. So whatever we pull, or whatever card shows up second, will be the Star Shatter foil, is what it's called. So Poseidon Wave, and our foil is Gentle Mander. Look at that. Very cool. Royal Firestorm Guards, very cool. Herald of Orange Light, very cool. And a Jerry Beans Man. Oh my god, I love this card. We're hoping to get this girl right here, get our Fairy Cheer Girls on. See if we can get our Fairy Cheer Girl on. Next pack. And the art, of course, it's her right on the front. I don't know what her name is, but I want her, so. And if you didn't know, though, every card in the set can be a Star Shatter foil. So it doesn't have to be just like a specific set of cards that are Star Shatter. Any of the cards that come in the set can be a Star Shatter foil. So Bark of Dark Ruler, and we have Watt Justment as our Star Shatter foil. And our rare is a Sunlight Unicorn. Very cool, very cool. We have another Master Craftsman Gamel and a Submarine Roid. And then they really threw some old cards in here, man. Got cards from GX and cards from, you know, like Jerry Beans Man. How often do you see a Jerry Beans Man played anymore? Oh my goodness, these packs. Ugh. It was hard enough to get them out of the box. And the art, very cool. Like him. Look at this card. Look at how old that one is. Fusion Sword, Misurami Blade. I also love how the set is called Monster Pack 3, but there are clearly spells and traps in the pack, so thought that was a little ironic, but there you go. And our Star Shatter foil is the Warrior Returning Alive. Actually, that's very cool. I'm glad I got him as a another foil. I just got him as a, I think it was an ultra rare, and so I'm glad I got him in another foil. Then we have Kawakimeru Guardian, Psychic Overload, and a Sea Koala. It's funny. I like that. Next pack. Wow. This pack is destroyed right here. Oh my god, look at that pack. Good lord. I don't even know how I'm gonna get the cards out of here. Alright, we got it. We're good. We're good. Everything is sticking to each other, but we got it. Let's see the art though. Let's see if we can manage to put the pack back together and show the art. Here we go. Alright, it's a dragon. There you go. There's the art. These are first edition, by the way. Yeah. So for our, we have Bound Wand, and for our foil we have Kawakimeru Doom. Very cool. I've actually never seen that card before. Very nice. We have a Black Brachios, Psy Curse, and a Reptilian Gorgon. Next we have, that's the same one as before, that art. Always gotta look at that art. Art is one of the things that drew me. Actually, the reason I started playing Cardfight Vanguard was because I loved the art on the cards so much. Yeah. Little background there. Bashing Shield, and our foil is Mudora. Very cool. He's an old card that I pulled a very long time ago. But cool, I got him as a foil. And Mizuki as well. Very cool. As our rare. Book of Life. and Drag Protops. Next pack. Got 3 packs left, guys. Let's see if there's something awesome we can pull out of these 3 packs. Okay, here's the art. Very nice. It's got a kind of flame robo guy with an alarm button on the front of him. We have a Magicians Unite. Bazoo the Soul Eater. Oh my goodness. I used this card back in the day when I used to go into tournaments and stuff like that. Next we have a Black Valachi, Herald of Orange Light again, and a Reptilian Gorgon. So we're getting a lot of the same cards. There's 165 different commons you can receive possible, so it kind of sucks that we're getting the same ones, but here's the art. Same one we already got. Very cool. We have no entry as a normal card. Then we have Hyper Hammerhead as our foil. Very cool. And Dodger Dragon as our rare. Forgotten Temple of the Deep. And another Hyper Hammerhead. Look at that. Same pack. So as you can see, just like I said before, this Hyper Hammerhead is the foil. Wish I could. There you go. There's the Star Shatter effect. And then this is from the same set, but it's common. So like I said before, any card in the set can be Star foil. And the last pack, can we pull something awesome? Can we pull something awesome? Let's do this. Let's do the foil last, and see what we get. So we have Windstorm of Itakwa. We have a Stego Cyber, very cool looking card. Dimension Gate for our rare. We have very cool Genix Ally Bellflame. So that's what that guy on the front of that. I'm not gonna flip all the packs over, but so for our star foil we've got very cool Tri-Edge Levia, very awesome. So I'm glad we pulled something out of here that's pretty cool looking. There we go. So now let me pop this Realm of Light structure deck up, and we'll get that all good to go. Alrighty, here we go, all opened up and ready to go. So in every single structure deck, which we'll set right there, maybe right here, Realm of Light. So every single structure deck you get a book, which just tells you the rules, blah blah blah. We all know the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! We've been playing it since like 1999. You also get a nice little cool paper mat, and I think that I may actually open this up. It looks really cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be right back. Wow, there we go. So this is our paper mat that we get inside of this Realm of the Light structure deck. It looks epic. It's got all the Lightsworn monsters on it. It's got the Judgment Dragon. Wow, that actually looks really, really cool. If I could ask for a better paper mat, that would be it. Also, in every box they give you a deck list, which I'm not going to show off right now. I'm just going to review the deck. So, and here inside is obviously your deck. So let's see where the thing is. Pop this right open. There we go. Obviously, you get your deck. So here we go with our deck. First we have Michael the Arch Lightsworn, very cool. So that's that guy on the mat. He's riding Judgment Dragon. So let's see his effect. So you have to use one tuner plus one or more non-tuner light monsters. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points and target one card on the field. Banish that target. When this card is destroyed, you can target any number of other Lightsworn monsters in the graveyard. Shuffle them into the deck, and if you do, you gain 300 life points for each return card. During each of your end phases, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so his normal effect is like once per turn you have to pay. I'm sorry, you don't have to pay, but you're able to pay 1,000 life points and take one of his cards or one of your cards. It just says banish a card on the field and banish it. When this card is destroyed, you can target any number of other Lightsworn monsters in your graveyard and put them in the deck. So when this guy is destroyed, either by battle or by card effect, you can target as many Lightsworn monsters from your graveyard as you want and put them back into your deck, and you gain 300 life points for each card you put back in your deck. And then every time you end your turn, you have to mill 3 cards off of your deck. So that's pretty cool. Lightsworn Sanctuary, that's very cool looking. That's a nice ultra rare there. Once per turn, you can send 1 Lightsworn monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target 1 other Lightsworn monster in your graveyard added to your hand. Okay, so before I keep going, basically what it means is you just send 1 to the graveyard, and then target a different Lightsworn monster in your graveyard and put it in your hand. Okay. Each time a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, place 1 shine counter on this card. If a Lightsworn card you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you can remove 2 shine counters from your side of the field for each Lightsworn card instead. So basically, it's like for the 6 Samurai, they have the counters. I can't remember if they had a field spell, but basically all you do is every time you summon a Lightsworn monster, you put a counter on this, and I don't know if it's a field spell or not. It kind of looks like a field spell, but anyways, you put a counter on it, and like, let's say this guy was on the field, you placed him down on the field, and you had Lightsworn Sanctuary on the field. If this had 2 counters and he was about to be destroyed by card effect, you could remove 2 counters from this and then let him survive. I think you can remove 2 shine counters from your side of the field for each. Yeah, there we go. So next is Minerva Lightsworn Maiden. So when this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 light dragon type monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the total number of Lightsworn monsters with different names in your graveyard. If this card is sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. During each of your end phases, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. All of these have really, really long effects. I mean, it's kind of crazy, but she's a pretty cool super rare. Very nice. But her effect is pretty I mean, you just add a dragon type monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the amount of different named Lightsworn cards you have in your graveyard. So, very cool. Then we have Raiden. During your main phase, you can send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Then, if any Lightsworn monsters were sent to the graveyard by this effect, this card gains 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. You can only use this effect of Raiden once per turn during each of your end phases. So, basically, what happens is you're going to mill the top 2 cards of your deck, and if 1 or 2 of, so if for each Lightsworn that you mill into your graveyard, he gains 200 attack. So he has a possibility of gaining 400 attack and bringing him up to 2100, and he'll stay 2100 until your opponent's turn, until your opponent ends his turn, and then you mill 2 after your end phase. So cool. Now we have Alexandrite Dragon. Just a 2000 beater, very cool for 4 stars. That used to be insane. Now you have Judgment Dragon. That's this guy on the mat. Card cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by having 4 or more Lightsworn monsters with different names in your graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can pay 1000 life points to destroy all other cards on the field. During each of your end phases, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. I know I'm doing this a little fast. I'm sorry, guys, but this video is getting a little long, and I know you guys don't want to watch a 30-minute video on a few deck reviews and a couple pack openings. So, yeah, basically he can't be summoned except for having 4 different named Lightsworn monsters in your graveyard, and you can pay 1000 life points and destroy all other cards on the field. So that's not just yours as well. Graganith Lightsworn Dragon. I don't know if he's on the mat. Oh yeah, he is. Think He is, give me 1 second. Oh, right there. That's him. So this card gains 300 attack for each Light Swarm. So basically his effect is that for each Light Swarm monster with a different name, this guy gains 300 attack. And I think it doesn't say that it wears off, so I think it permanently gains 300 attack. If this card attacks dead defense position monster, it does piercing battle damage. Very cool. So Celestia, she is, I think she's on here somewhere. Maybe not. Actually, I don't think she's on the mat. So, oh yeah, she is. There she is. Right up there. When you tribute summon this card by tributing a Light Sworn monster, you can send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard and target up to 2 cards. Okay, so you can destroy 2 opponents. Jane, Light Sworn Paladin. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 300 attack during the damage step only during each of your end phases. So all of these cards in the entire Light Sworn deck are for milling. So if you have 5 Light Sworn monsters on the field at the same time, you're going to be milling a lot of cards. And we get 2 Janes. Then Lila. I used to use Lila a lot. You can target 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls. It cannot be changed. I'm sorry. This card's battle position cannot be changed until the end of your next turn. Also change this card you control from face-up attack position to face-up defense position, and if you do, destroy that target. During each of your end phases, send the top 3 cards. So basically what people use her for is you put her on the field like this, and you turn her into defense mode, and then you can destroy one of your opponent's spell or traps. That's basically what it does. Garroth, I know he's on here. There he is. Garroth. Each time a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard by the effect of a Light Sworn monster you control, except him, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard, then draw 1 for each monster sent. Wolf cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by a card effect, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If it's this is his special effect. If it's sent from your deck to the graveyard, special summon it. So if you mill Wolf from your deck into the graveyard, you can special summon him. Erin, where's she? She's right there. That's Erin. If this card attacks a defense position monster, shuffle that monster into the deck. So very cool. During each of your end phases, send the top 3 cards, blah, blah, blah. So if you attack a defense position monster, you can send that card to the deck, back to his deck. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card, and then target 1 level 4 lower Light Sworn monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Very cool. So that's her. Very nice. Lumina. Get 2 Lumina. Arcus. Neither player can target Light Sworn monsters with card effects. So very cool. Shire, Light Sworn Spirit. There's Shire. This card gains 300 attack for each Light Sworn monster with a different name in your graveyard. I also used to use Raikou a lot. First thing you have to do is you have to play him face down in defense mode, and then when you flip him up, either by your opponent attacking you or by you flipping him up by yourself, you can choose one effect. Apply effects in this sequence. You can target 1 card on the field and destroy that target. Send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. So yeah, he just mills basically. I skipped one. Then you get the cool cards like Honest. Very cool. I really like Honest. Really cool card. Everybody knows what Honest does, but I mean, you can read the effect if you want. Basically, when a card attacks your card, if you send this card right here from your hand to the graveyard, the card gains attack equal to Honest, I think, or is it equal to the card? Oh, attack of the opponent's monster. So basically, he just loses. Light Ray Diabolos, very cool. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by having 5 or more light monsters with different names in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can banish 1 light monster from your graveyard and then target 1 set card your opponent controls, reveal it, and place it on the bottom of either the top or the bottom of the deck. Very cool. And Light Ray Daedalus, very awesome. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned, blah, blah, blah. You can target 1 field spell and 2 other cards on the field and destroy them. So, not that great, but decent. This card is sent from the monster card zone to the graveyard. You can pay 500 life points. Target a face-up monster you control. And it gains 1,000 attack when it's attacked. Very cool. Fabled Raven. You can discard any number of cards, and it gains 1 level and 400 attack for each discarded card. Very cool. The Fabled Cerebral, whatever. This card is discarded, special summon it. So, I mean, I don't understand. Oh, it's a tuner. That's its special skill. It's a tuner. So if this is milled off by one of the effects of your Lightsworns, then it can go back. This card is in your graveyard. You can return one face-up card you control to the hand. Special summon this card. If you do, you take 400 damage. That's actually not bad. I kind of like that. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate the next attack. Okay, pretty much that's it. Realm of Light. Now this is a field spell. Each time a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, place 1 shine counter on this card. All Lightsworn monsters gain 100 attack for each shine counter on this card. If this card would be destroyed, you can remove 2 shine counters instead. So you get, what, 2 Realm of Lights? Next is a Solar Recharge. Discard 1 Lightsworn monster, draw 2 cards, then send the top of your deck. Top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Treasure the Light Brigade. Send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Add a Lightsworn monster from your deck to your hand. Monster Reincarnation. Discard a card and send a card from your graveyard to your hand. Foolish Burial lets you mill 1 from your deck. Glorious Illusion. Activate by targeting 1 Lightsworn monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target face-up attack position during each of your end phases. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. I'm not going to bother reading it. You guys can read it if you want to. Lightsworn Barrier, Vanquishing Lights, very cool. Discard your entire hand, wow. Beckoning Light, Skill Successor, and finally Breakthrough Skill, which is a very cool card. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you guys have any cards that you want to trade, either Yu-Gi-Oh! Or specifically I'm looking for Vanguard cards, all of the cards that I just opened up out of the pack and also out of this deck, or the whole deck itself if you want, can be sold or bought. I'm looking for trades mostly, but Vanguard cards I'm specifically looking for Bermuda Triangles. For Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm looking for any of the rare 6 Samurais, so specifically like ultra rares and SP, or not SPs, I'm sorry, looking for ultimates. So also ghost rares, I will take any ghost rare at all, just any ghost rare. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be 6 Samurai, it doesn't have to be anything, it can just be any ghost rare. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more Yu-Gi-Oh! And Vanguard videos. Have a good day, guys.